It is June 26th, Sunday afternoon, around 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock is usually the time where I come into union with God, and I act as His voice. He moves through me. Seems to be a good time for me, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. There must be something that calls me at that time, because it always seems to, my channelings with God and my writings always seem to occur at that time. So welcome to this video as I continue to channel the Holy Grail energy. And with my upcoming book, soon to be released, The Claim, I will intermittently be speaking of different things that I've been asked to address, but also making a lot of twin flame references. So it's just what's going on right now, so we'll just let that be okay. So I asked what it is that I'm to speak about today, and what came was to reinforce nothing that appears to be real in the lower frequencies of fear, anger, doubt, revenge, upset, hurt, maliciousness, mostly hurt. Mostly if someone's really, really hurt by you, and they can't express it, and they cannot express it to you, so it comes out as anger. So if someone's angry with you, specifically, somewhere along the line you've hurt them, and it would behoove you greatly to go and mend that fence, and this is why you do it. Not only to clear things up, but the main purpose is, unless you clear it up, that person's going to be harboring negative thoughts towards you. And now you've got a mind that's thinking thoughts that are negative about you, to you, and expressing it through their mind, out and putting it out into the universe. So you're going to be hurting from that. You're going to feel it, and you're going to hurt from it. So you don't want to bring that on yourself. So if the universe comes up, and an incident or drama appears to you in your real life, in the physical world, it's a sign from Spirit, you have to correct this, out of alignment, someone's holding negative thoughts about you, clean the karma up, clean the karma up. So if you look at anybody that, well, you did this, or I'm angry with you at this, and screw you, or I'm upset with you, anytime someone is doing that, what it is presenting to you an opportunity to mend fences, to tell that person that they're loved, that they're cared for, that you respect them, that you honor them in their journey, because they're dealing with things that are within them, sadnesses that are within them, and they are unable or ill-equipped to deal with the sadness. They don't know what to do with the sadness. They've never been taught how to deal with their hurt and sadness. So, as a result, they're really good at being angry. They become really proficient at being angry and hurting you and hurting other people. And because anger is a way of really saying, I'm so hurt. I'm so sad for the way things have gone in my life, in my family, in my relationships, in my job. I don't know how to deal with the upset of it. I'm ill-equipped. No one's ever taught me how to be angry and recognize anger just means I'm hurt or sad. So now I have to go into my authentic self, my real self, and I have to say, where did somebody hurt me? Where have I been hanging on to hurt and sadness for a long, long time? And you could have found someone in your early life that hurt you, or you were sad with, you never got to resolve the issues with each other. And because maybe you were too young to do it at the time, or you were wounded yourself, you didn't have time to address those hurts from your childhood, from your past, which is really the case. If hurt comes up in your lifetime now, let it be a little bit of a clue or a red flag that's saying, hey, wait, someone's angry with me now. Or that person's angry. Why is that coming up to me? Am I angry at myself? Am I angry at someone from my past? This is going on for a reason. So why am I still holding on to anger or hurt or sadness, that I'm still maybe drawing people into my life that are holding something over me, that are hurting me, that are taking the position of power over me, and using it to hurt me, using it to withhold something that I want. So what kind of a person would would come into my life that would have something that I wanted? Like I want to maybe rent a cottage, or I want to have a twin flame relationship, or I want to have a great marriage, or I want to have a great job. And someone has the gateway, or stands at the gateway between you and you getting that. Have you ever felt that? Like there's someone in the way of your happiness? And that if you could work through them and love them, like the troll under the bridge. You know, you can't cross unless you get by the troll. And all the troll is, if there's a troll in your life, they're there to block the way to something that you really, really want until you love them. And then they'll let you by. Wow. Wow. So now I got to sit down and I got to look. Wow, who are some trolls that have come into my life? I bet you could name all the trolls in your life. But the trolls that appear in your life might come across with names like John, or Barb, or Pringle, or could come across as Phyllis, or come across as Dave, or whatever the troll's name that's in your life. You know who they are. You can name them. You can remember them. They're people that stood in the way of between you and what you wanted. If your parents, if all you wanted was to be loved by your parents, right? And your parents were in the negative low vibrational frequencies and blocked your love from them, they would never feel love from you, because they're capable of feeling love for you, because they've blocked it off within themselves. They've blocked off receiving love. If you have a parent that you've come into this world and they're blocked off from receiving love, no matter how much you try and love them, you'll never make it. Because they won't let it in. They just have made the decision that they don't deserve love, and they're not going to let any love in. So that's a form of extreme lack of self-love, when you shut off love from yourself. And you shut off love for yourself by creating thoughts with the possibility of a reunion, a relinquishing of hurt and anger and sadness can be done, can be accomplished. They've given up hope of that, or maybe they don't love themselves to the degree that they think that they're unworthy of love. And I know a few people that I've come across who truly believe that they've done something so bad, so heinous, that they don't deserve love. And something like that might be as severe as murder, or manipulation, or abuse, or hurt, or wrong, or withholding of funds, or any infraction that you've committed against another. And then you judge yourself guilty of it. And then as a result of judging yourself guilty, you've condemned yourself to a life without love. And you do this all subconsciously. That's why God says, don't judge yourself. Don't do it. Don't judge yourself. Leave that up to me. Because if you leave that up to me, I'm going to be way more lenient on you than you are on yourself. Yeah, God knows us. God knows we will punish ourselves. We will take love away from ourselves. We will take friends away from ourselves. We will take sex away from ourselves. We will take joy and happiness away from ourselves if we truly believe that we have committed a crime or done something so heinous, so awful, that no one else in the world has ever done it, no matter how dark and ugly and dirty the secret is. You think yours is the worst, and you condemn yourself to a life without love. And that is why God says, don't judge yourself. Because you'll do that. He knows that. He says, forgive yourself, forgive others, forgive yourself as I forgive you. But if you have no concept of the degree of forgiveness which God is capable of, then how can you ever know how much sin He would forgive? So when you judge yourself to have the worst sin, no matter how heinous it was, no matter how awful you could make your sin, maybe if you tried to make your sin the worst sin ever anybody could ever imagine, that you hate yourself so much that you have committed that. And if you can remove that sin and that thought of yourself being so worthy of living a life here without love. If you condemn yourself to that degree, know that it's not you. That what has happened for you as a soul spirit is there some kind of a darkness, a dark energy that might have come into you somewhere along your journey from this lifetime or past lifetime. So, you'll be able to discern it. You'll know. You don't have to go to others to tell you. You'll know what it is. And do your Ho'oponopono. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. Practice that. That will help to clear past karma. Like nothing, like 90. It's great. Keep doing it. But removing your sin and forgiving yourself is when you realize you're here to clear it. It's not, it came to you for a reason. This lifetime, these choices, and the situation you're in is for a reason. And because of that, and if you understand you're here to clear it, it's not about you. It doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't make you evil. It doesn't make you worthy of being condemned to a life without love and friends and happiness here on the planet. It is. So understand and forgive yourself for going to the darkest places. But maybe you had to have a ride there with the dark one just to know how low he can go in you. And once you know how low he can go in you, maybe you can have compassion for the fellow brother and sisters who walked the path who could even go lower than you. Because you didn't. They had more of imagination on how low they could go than you. So don't make it a contest. Surrender now and just allow that sentence, that life sentence, of living on the planet without knowing love because you felt you weren't worthy of it. What if you were reprieved today? What if God said, I'm sending out a world forgiveness blessing. I'm sending out a world forgiveness blessing that once it comes upon the earth, that all those who have judged themselves unworthy of love are now forgiven. And God loves you so much, he'll bring you the awareness that you are forgiven. And you can let go of your sins. You can let go of creating hell on earth and being part of the force. The dark side counts on to mount an army up. And when you lay down your anger at yourself and your anger at those in your life who you feel have wronged you, when you decide and make that crucial decision, you know what? I just don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to be angry anymore. I think I want to find out what love is. I think I'm halfway through my journey, or the beginning, or near the end, and part of you says, I've been walking this whole journey for this many years, however many, however few, and I've made the observation that here on the planet it's not loving. People aren't being loving anymore, and you can see it, you can feel it, because they're making us afraid. Either they're just making us afraid. And when we're living afraid, when we live in the fear of something bad happening, we begin to lower our own frequencies and wanting to act the same way towards them as they are to us. And that's the danger, because that's an easy place to go to. So, okay, I'll fess up. I'm quickly thinking of a talk show host. Her name is Chelsea, and I got to tell you, I'm getting a kick out of watching her. I really quite do like her. She's a smart girl, and she's wondering about God. And I keep thinking when I watch her, ask me on your show, because I want to answer those questions, Chelsea. I want to answer those questions for you, because you want to know. That's all. And there's nothing I love better than talking to smart women that have questions. That's my Achilles heel. Yeah, that'll get me there every time. So, just so you know that. Okay, now we've got to come back to what we're beginning to talk to, because I transgressed. Oh, I know why. It's because she was talking about we don't like Donald Trump, and Donald Trump's a bad guy, and he's an idiot, and he's an ass, and all those things. Because she's totally in the fear that he'll win. And when you say, I'm not supporting Donald Trump, president, then you're contributing to the negative. And I wanted to warn you about that and say, let's just start cheering for Hillary, because that's the side you're cheering for. And so if you want her to win, just say, Hillary's great, she's going to win. And that's all your thoughts are. That's all your focus is Hillary's great, she's going to win. Don't even worry about the other side. Don't give it any power by thinking about it or bring it to the forefront, showing pictures of him. You're helping with the propaganda. That's what a master the guy is. And the people he's got behind him are masterminds. So fight back. Be loving. You know, it's got good luck to both sides. Good luck to Donald. Good luck whoever. May the best person win. May the person who's to carry us forward. Whatever side you choose. Let them come forward now. And let me see that. And let me support what I see. Because that's the truth. That's what you'll do. So see a lot of good in the side that you want to win. And you'll create them being that good. And that's the power of the people. And that's why it's a vote for the people. Make it out of power. Make your decision out of power, not out of fear. And the right person comes forward. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that wonderful that the power of the people can create its highest and best good? And that's what everyone in the States deserves, is their highest and best good. We need the people in the United States. We need them. They are a godsend to the planet. They are a godsend to the planet because they're filled with people who are frontiersmen. Their heritage is being frontiersmen and explorers. And those are the people that will lead the wave movement into the new age, because they want to know this world of spirit now. And when they want to start living in it and functioning in it, they have the power, with their multitudes and their beliefs, to move us all forward. And that's why we honor the United States of America. That's why we honor the people in the United States of America, because of the powerful people. And their strongest attribute is allegiance to their country. They love their country. They love their country. Awesome. Awesome. Awesome people that love their country. They do. They just love their country. God bless them for it. Because we can love ours too. It makes us understand that we can love ours too, as much as they love theirs. And we want to pray for the people in the United States, because we want them to love their people back to health, back to wellness, back to their power, away from the greed, fear, and manipulation that it has evolved to. And they'll do it. So just wish them luck in their journey towards choosing a leader. And thank God that we still have the ability to have shows like Chelsea on where people can speak their truth. Thank God for that show. Thank God for it. And bless it, and may it grow and prosper, because my God, doesn't she have the voice of reason? She certainly does. Give her your ear, people. She's going to guide you the right way. Because, yeah, she just is. That's her purpose. How great is that? Okay, signing off. Talking in another video in a bit. Okay, bye.